Ask for the truth on behalf of Kayla Matney Wright concerning relationship issues. And I ask for guidance and insight in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. And Kayla wants to know if another man is in love with her. Blessed be to the truth always. And we cut the deck like so. We'll just move the cards here to the side. And I'll deal out 3 cards for you, Kayla, and we'll see what we've got here. The first card we deal is in the position in the spread, the 3-card spread, of the past. This is the recent past, a period of time between now and this time last month roughly. The next card we deal is in the position of the present, so that just goes there next to it there. And then finally we place the immediate future there. That represents the immediate future, and all has been asked in you know, your name. All words are true. And let us now see how we can answer this question. Originally there was some, I don't know about confusion or whatever, but certainly we'd had a bad day on Valentine's Day and wanted to contact the father who's in spirit, but asking her father about it. But I do somehow feel that we can get the answer this way just as effectively without bothering Dad there, I think. Just for this once. I want to just pull out the first card here to see what has been going on just recently over the past 3 or 4 weeks or so. We'll just flip the card nice and slowly there, just to show what energy we've got here. And there we have the energy of the Griffin. The Griffin symbolises honour and good luck, and really, to some degree, I would even ask you the question what the problem is. But of course the problem is another man in love with me. That's not me, but with Kayla there. And I don't really think that is the question. I think the question is are you in love with another man? That's what I think. Let's just see though what's going on now. This might prove me wrong. Let's just see what the next card shows, so we can sort of like link the past and the present together. We'll just bring that round there, and notice there the energy of the Knight. The Knight is a member of the royal court and indicates triumph over adversity, indicating that you are onto a winner here at the moment, and that whatever you're having to face up to, the Knight's energy is there to help you overcome it. Is another man in love with me? Or am I in love with another man? With honour and good luck, of course, that's down to, I suppose the honour is more to do with pride, isn't it? And the fact that you've got your pride, and if there is somebody else, you don't want to hurt whoever it is if there is somebody else. And right now, of course, overcoming the adversity, overcoming all the odds to get where we are now even. It's still a good thing. But I'm sort of sensing as though you're not still satisfied, as if better is the enemy of good enough, and you want to just do a bit more, a bit like greed or something like that, in the sense of you just want maybe somebody else, just to see if somebody else, if there is somebody just a bit better than the one who's good enough. Certainly you've had an achievement of sorts, in the sense you've overcome maybe a fear or a problem concerning this. I want to see what the immediate future is, because this is completely throwing me. We'll just pull out this next card. It'll reveal its energy to us, to you there, and we'll see what this is about there. And that is the dragon, although it was pulled off the deck inverted, wasn't it? Did you notice how it was upside down? I don't normally read inverted cards here, but I will in this particular case. Strength and wisdom. The dragon represents strength and wisdom, but I do sense here, yes, weakness. Between now and this time next month, for as much as you've overcome whatever it is you've overcome through pride and or whatever it is, keeping up appearances for the sake of that, and you know really maybe there's something better around the corner, probably, you will be weakened. And you may be tempted into doing something foolish. That's what I'm getting from this. Maybe because the dragon is inverted and you have to, let's say, invert things. You have to see the diabolical side of it. I think that this is more to do with you being in love with another man than another man being in love with you. I think we've established that. However, I want to pull another card. I just feel, you know, when you sometimes think something hasn't been quite said, I tend to get that with these particular cards here that we're using. I tend to get that just every now and again. Let's just reveal what we've got here. Notice there the energy of the minstrel. That's an interesting development, isn't it, between March through to April. Maybe through to the through to the 18th of April or so on. The minstrel symbolises, I suppose, saying it as it is. And whatever it is you really want from this, you've got to say in April, at least by then. Given the fact that you will have been weakened, and given the fact that something silly will have happened, I do sense something silly. You're going to be doing something silly. To use an understatement, plain fucking stupid really, but we'll try and keep it clean in the sense of around about April time you will very literally let your intentions be known, let them know what it is you want, because the minstrel sings a song, doesn't he? He's a song singer. In the sense of, it doesn't necessarily, because he sings I love you, doesn't necessarily mean he loves you. He just sings that. It's just a tune. It's just a song. and then he'll put down his guitar or whatever it is, his stringed instrument there, and then go off, have a coffee or a tea break or whatever, and he won't be singing it anymore because his act is over. It's just a gig. And I get this sort of sense around about April time, you either carry on with your gig, with saying that you love the person that you love, or you let your intentions be known that there's somebody else and you love somebody else, and we can move on from this. Instead of doing things behind his back, which potentially will happen next month, as weakness sets in, as love is blind or whatever, for as much as you've overcome whatever it is right now, nevertheless, focusing on the past, focusing on the I suppose the honour and the good luck, in the sense that you were fortunate that there was somebody else to fall back on. I suppose really the other person you're in love with is more of a contingency plan in case what's with you now goes wrong, or who's with you now, the relationship that you're in right now goes wrong. It's nice to have a contingency plan, but when the contingency becomes the one and the one is left by the wayside, what then? Maybe that is then the time to cast a shadow. For now, these cards have spoken.